Yo, what's the crap, boys? Ignore the wind, best you can. Who cares? So we got a lot of finals matchups ready. Jokic, Jimmy Butler on some of the greatest individual playoff runs we've seen, especially Jokic. Obviously, a championship can literally, Steph Curry last year won a championship. He's not considered top 10. He is top 10. A championship, especially, depending if it's your fourth, first, second, can do a huge amount for your legacy because that is the ultimate goal, especially if you're like Jokic, you've won multiple MVPs. What players have won multiple MVPs and a championship with finals MVP if he wins it? Not a lot. Like back in, with Giannis, people consider Giannis a top 20 player since his playoff run. Giannis is probably like the modern day Shaq who can run back, like more athletic, quicker, more lateral, all that shit. So Jokic, I want to start with Jokic. Plain simple, bare minimum, Jokic wins the championship and finals MVP. He's bare minimum top 30. Top 25, you could say. It's hard to say over, that's a video for another day. Because, you kind of got a thing off the top of your head, who's, in that 20 range. Absolutely will be the, championship finals MVP this season. One of the best centers of all time. He has to be given that. Even without, they've made the finals. Even without the championship, let's say losing 7 or 6. You still have to consider him one of the greatest centers of all time. He's averaging a triple-double this playoff series. Jokic is an all-time great right now. This is probably his run. Obviously, you got Miami and set on the Celtics. Boston just won. It's 3-1. It's unlikely that the Celtics win this series. Obviously, anything's possible. All you got to do is go home, win Game 5, come back, maybe try to steal a game in Miami and go back to Boston. But obviously, I'm still picking Miami. Miami's elite right now. So you got that. Jimmy Butler, Miami Heat wins a championship. Even if they make the finals, I think Jimmy Butler has cemented himself in the Hall of Fame now. If he wins finals MVP and championship, that would just make him a first ballot. Then if they lose in the finals again, I think he still makes the Hall of Fame. Jimmy Butler is a playoff player. He steps his game up all the time in the playoffs. Regular season, he'll give you a cool 23, 7 and 8. Your typical, 10, 30-point games, which, filling out the stat boards. Being one of the most clutch players in the league. Being one of the best intangible players. So, yeah, Jimmy Butler, a finals MVP as well. Complete, Hall of Fame. Top 100 player, obviously in 25 years, it'll be the top 100 list. He will be on that list, 100%. Also for Jamal Murray and Jokic, they will cement themselves as one of the best duos of the modern day NBA. There's this whole argument of, those duo and Carmelo and John Stockton. Maybe recency bias, bro. I'd rather have Jokic and Jamal Murray. They'll give you 25 each. Jamal Murray will literally go on a hot streak, score 30 and a half, score fucking 16 a game. Jokic, we know what Jokic does. I think for them as a duo, they would cement themselves as the real best duo in the NBA. Even statistic-wise, you watch on the court, the way the chemistry works, the way they just play together, the way they bounce off each other. You can tell these guys have been playing with each other their whole career. Bare minimum top 3 duo, if that would happen. I would say, obviously, them. Tatum and Brown is kind of looking rough for them. Obviously, you got Embiid and Harden. No bias. AD and LeBron. Booker and KD, that's got to be up there, especially next season. So, yeah, they would definitely cement themselves as one of the best duos in the NBA, if not the best duo. Now, obviously, people, Jokic. Jokic really does have potential to be a top 10 player of all time. His play style can really, he can really play deep in his 30s. Obviously, you got to be there's the wind. You obviously got to be if he wins, Nuggets be a dynasty. The NBA is at that point where parity, if you go to the finals, like I said in the video before, it's like the NFL. It's hard to go back now that there's parity. Also, people are projecting, okay, Jokic can win this many championships. Obviously, he's already got the 2 MVPs. Possibly could have got a third one this year. You're kind of projecting, he's not even won the finals yet. Let's talk about that when he wins the finals. But obviously, if, fast forward to when Jokic retires, if he's a top 10 player, that would not shock me at all. He probably will be. You saw, bro, who has a jump shot like that? And makes over AD. I don't think anyone can do that apart from him. I may as well give the Celtics some credit. I don't think they're going to win the series, but if they somehow win the finals, Miami 8th seed, make it, in the conference finals, 1 win away from the finals. These playoffs have been crazy, so anything's possible. Tatum, best young player in the NBA, like crowned one of the best young players of all time. You know, that's a weird thing to say, but like, come on, like 25-year-old winning that's crazy. Jaylen Brown, like maybe they cement themselves the best duo. Joe Mazzulla redeemed himself. I don't even want to go into it because I don't think it's going to happen. Obviously, I could be wrong, but who knows. But what I genuinely think the Nuggets are going to win. Yeah, I don't want to bet against Miami though. Like, that's the thing. It seems so dumb. Like, you know, if the Heat be so close, because yeah, Miami are like Miami's seen on some satanic shit. Like, they are possessed. They're playing insane, but like Denver is just so like Denver is like the perfect roster. I feel like that magic story, not really magic story, I guess magic story from the Miami Heat. They come to the finals, they make the ultimate goal, but then they just play the best team in the world and they lose. So I guess I'd say Denver in 6 or 7, but like as a neutral fan, I don't want the Celtics to win. Fuck the Celtics, I don't like them. I don't like the Celtics. You know, if Tatum has a good game that's not against the Sixers, I'm happy. Same with Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart could go fuck himself. I will see. Like, I'll probably meet him one day. I'll tell him I don't like him, but I don't care. Jokic and Jimmy, bro, I'm happy with that. You might not believe I'm happy with that, but I'm happy with that.